Adam's carrying a nice, roomy shell. The shell is covered with oil and tar. Yuck! Adam uses the rag to clean the oil and tar off the shell. He gets all the oil off the shell, but boy, that rag sure is oily now.
Superfluous, come out.
What? Oh, it's only you. I told you, I don't trust a human boy, and I don't think the citizens will either. So far, you've done nothing to change my mind.
I found you a new shell. You said your old one was pinching you.
Oh, a nice clean shell. Thank you, it's ever so roomy. But why would a human boy do such a thing?
I told you, I want to help Illyria.
Nice fit. I don't know how to thank you. You know, maybe the citizens would listen to you after all. Oh, if only you could get them to come here. Why, maybe together we could all think of a way to save ourselves. I tell you what, I'll give you a deputy badge if you'll agree to help me get the citizens here for a council meeting.
I'll do my best, Mr. Mayor.
Here's the badge. Now off with you, son, and don't let me down.
Adam takes the deputy badge from Superfluous. Why, it's a starfish! The starfish badge is a real, live starfish. Superfluous gave it to Adam as a kind of deputy badge. Two Illyrians swim into the courtyard, only to panic and run off. Adam wonders, what on earth? Adam looks up in terror as a huge black shape glides like a cloud above him, blocking the surface light. The water tingles with a feeling of danger and evil. Adam is frozen in place with fear, unable to move a flipper. The black monster finishes its pass and slowly glides away.
Adam, are you okay? Did I hurt you?
Are you kidding? You saved my life. What was that thing?
We call him Flesh Eater. He's the biggest, meanest manta anyone's ever seen. Most mantas are gentle, but this one's a real bone grinder. He started coming around just before Cetus vanished. He likes to come by and pick up Illyrians to eat. We seem to be his favorite food.
That's awful. No wonder the citizens are hiding. The mayor asked me to see if I can get him to the council chambers. But why would they come out for me?
The pollution is more of a danger to some Illyrians than Flesh Eater. Why don't you go visit the citizens in the fish apartments? If you can help them with their problems, they'd trust you then. I'll head on over to the council chambers and be the first one there. Good luck, Adam.
Hey, what you doing there, stranger?
I'd like to go inside and visit the fish.
Nope, no, can do. I'm gregarious and I'm supposed to keep strangers out. That's my job. And I don't know you from Adam.
But I am Adam.
Sorry, no can do. You need a pass to get in. Yep, a pass.
Where can I get that?
You got me. I'm just the watchman.
Gregarious the manatee is a mammal. Manatees swim in warm water and breathe air at the ocean's surface. Gregarious is the watchman for the fish apartments. The manatee looks a little odd. He's turned bright blue and is covered with bandages. Adam makes small talk with the manatee.
You know, sailors used to think us manatees were mermaids. Well, you know, the man-made mermaid mystery was a manatee in history.
Adam makes small talk with the manatee.
You know, sailors used to think us manatees were mermaids. Well, you know, the man-made mermaid mystery was a manatee in history.
Will this do? The mayor said it was a badge.
Well, I'll be a starfish sticking to a reef shark's back. A badge from the mayor? Why didn't you say so, stranger? Visitor. Feel free to look around.
A plastic baggie floats down from the surface. Before Adam can grab it, the little blowfish panics and inflates and gets stuck in his apartment window, too fat to get through. The little blowfish is stuck in his own window, too fat to get through and too scared to deflate. Adam pushes gently on the panicked blowfish, hoping to help him get back into his apartment. Adam's landed in the little blowfish's apartment and landed hard. Adam very carefully unwraps the plastic and frees the frightened blowfish.
Are you okay?
But of course! Narcissus cannot be distressed by mere mortal danger. Mais no. I did not even see the jellyfish that attacked me until I ate it.
It wasn't a jellyfish, it was a plastic baggie. A human product, I'm afraid.
A baggie? Plastic? How can I avoid what I cannot see? But who are you? And why are you so ugly, if you pardon my French?
I'm Adam, and I'm a human boy. Haven't you ever seen a human before?
But of course, I am not Le Babe. I have known many humans quite intimately.
You're an artist, right? Is this your painting?
My latest masterpiece. The negative space gives it a certain je ne sais quoi to this amusing little waterscape. Don't you agree?
It's very nice.
Well, it's fini now. I had a terrible time with it. Those sea urchins will not sit still. They have no appreciation for l'artiste. Since you have saved my life, mon ami, why don't you take these petite sea urchins? It is a humble gift, perhaps, but then having the pleasure of meeting me more than compensates, n'est-ce pas?
Thanks, Narcissus. Oh, and now that you're okay, the mayor would like to see you in the council's chambers for a meeting.
The mayor? But of course he wants me there. Say no more, boy. I go now. Bonne chance, mon ami.
The plastic baggie that trapped Narcissus is lying on the floor. Good idea. Try the garbage bag. Adam picks up the plastic baggie and puts it in his garbage bag so that it won't be able to trap any other sea creatures. On the easel is a waterscape featuring an undersea mountain and various forms of sea life, including the sea urchins on the nearby table. The blowfish displays one of his paintings on the wall. There's an interesting little shell table next to the easel. It holds the blowfish's painting subjects. There's a painting palette lying on the floor. It looks as though the little blowfish has just finished a painting. That's quite a statue. Apparently this fish has a certain fascination with himself. The paintings against the wall seem to all feature blowfish. Adam is carrying sea urchins given to him by Narcissus in thanks for saving him from a plastic baggie. The sea urchins are small creatures that eat algae. Narcissus's apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers.
Whoa, dude, who are you?
I'm Adam. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chambers.
I'm Epidermis. I'd love to, surf on over there, but I got my own problems, man. Sorry.
The little teenaged angelfish looks thin and hungry and sad.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna have to, remove myself from Illyria, man. Hit the road, wave a fin, become a memory. Way bummer, man. I'll be, totally lost out there in the big old sea, all by myself. Shark food, that's me.
Why do you have to leave?
I only eat one kind of plant, and we've been having this major algae problem. Just look at my potted garden. There's not 1 inch of algae-free leaf left in the whole city.
Wow, my dad says chemical phosphate pollution in the water causes algae growth, but I never thought about it making fish's food grody.
Phosphates, huh? Guess I'll have to, look for some place where there are no phosphates? No sharks or flesh eaters either. Oh.
The angelfish's plants are all covered with algae. There's a poster of the talking fish heads on the wall. The display box contains the angelfish's shell collection. Looks like the little angelfish is all set to leave his home. Adam swims over to Epidermis's food plants and puts the sea urchins on the algae-covered leaves. The sea urchins begin to eat the algae. Gosh, they must have been hungry too.
Hey, what's the story with the sea urchins, dude?
The sea urchins eat algae. They'll clean up your plants, okay? But we need a whole army of sea urchins to clean up all the algae in the city.
We can worry about that later, dude. For now, I'm just happy to have some food in my belly.
Epidermis happily munches on the algae-free areas the urchins are making.
Way better. You think I should, go to the meeting after all?
Sure, maybe together you can think of a way to make things better in the city.
And I could tell them about the urchins. Cool. I'm way glad I don't have to leave home. At least not right away. Let me give you one of my shells. I'm totally into shells. Maybe you can start your own collection. I like this one best because it's sharp as a knife. Just don't cut yourself, dude. And now I'm history, man. Like, hang cool. See you later.
Bye, Epidermis, and thanks for the shell.
The urchins are very content as they eat the algae off of Epidermis's food plants. Epidermis's apartment light is out now that he's left for the council chambers. Adam is swimming in an apartment that looks a little like a doctor's office. A medical cabinet and diploma are on one wall. Golf clubs and a sculpture indicate that this fish has more than work on his mind. The swordfish has gotten his snout trapped in the plastic rings from a six-pack of soda. The plastic is tight and he can't open his mouth enough to eat.
I seem to have a problem, my good man.
I guess so. That looks painful. How did you get your nose stuck in those plastic six-pack rings?
I was digging for food like I always do. These abominations was under the sand.
I have a shell with a sharp edge. Let me see if I can get the rings off.
Be careful, young man. A snout is a terrible thing to waste. Ah, what blessed relief. I was afraid I was a bit doomed, good fellow, but your speedy and accurate surgical techniques were my salvation. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Hippocrates, chief surgeon of Illyria. And who might I have the pleasure of addressing?
I'm Adam, a friend of Delphinius.
Ah, a delightful chap, Delphinius, and in perfect medical condition. Do you need a checkup, lad? I must confess I know distressingly little about human anatomy, but you're simple creatures. It can't be that difficult.
I don't need a checkup. I came to tell you about a meeting the mayor's called in the council chambers.
A meeting? Good show, that's just the ticket for what ails us. Before I go, let me express my gratitude by giving you these fishbone tweezers. Perhaps they will serve you someday, as you have served me.
Adam catches the fishbone tweezers.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
'Tis but a trifle. May you live many days, Adam, and be well.
Good idea, pick the rings up first. Adam picks up the six-pack rings. Major ecological sensitivity, man. Adam cuts apart the plastic circles of the six-pack rings and puts them in his garbage bag. Adam is carrying fishbone tweezers that were given to him by Hippocrates in thanks for getting a set of six-pack rings off his snout. The table holds the swordfish doctor's medical supplies. On the wall is a diploma from William and Moray College. Sea vegetation decorates the apartment like potted plants. The table holds the swordfish doctor's medical supplies. The professional emblem shield of sturgeons graces the wall. Golf clubs? The swordfish is apparently just like the doctors back home. The bookcase contains Fishbine's medical encyclopedia. Yuck! Fishy medical books, no thanks. Adam can't imagine how a person could play golf under the water, and anyway, he'd rather be diving. And he is. Adam doesn't want to take anything from the swordfish's apartment that wasn't given to him. The shield is a bit pretentious for Adam's taste. Hippocrates' apartment light is out, now that he's left for the council chambers. Adam is swimming in the fish apartment of a sea turtle named Erroneous. From the looks of the place, Erroneous is quite the scholar. The British flag implies that he's an Anglophile to boot. The poor sea turtle appears to have something stuck in his throat. He's having trouble breathing. A long white string hangs from his throat. Now, where has Adam seen string like that before? The sea turtle can't talk to Adam while his throat is blocked.
I'm gonna try to get the blockage out of your throat. Steady now.
Adam grasps the string with the tweezers and pulls. Boy, it's really in there. Well, that didn't help much. The string came off, but whatever is stuck in the turtle's throat is still in there.
Let's try this again. Open wide now.
Adam uses the tweezers to reach carefully into the sea turtle's mouth and grasp the end of the object blocking his small throat.
I say, that was terribly nice of you. I was having the most dreadful time breathing.
That was a balloon I pulled out of your throat. Why'd you eat that?
I mistook it for a particularly delectable dark comestible. My error, and a nearly fatal one. My throat, you see, is quite miniature. The rubbery texture of that balloon blocked it completely.
They sometimes find huge whales who have been killed just by swallowing a little balloon.
Ah, yes, my equally small-throated brothers. But I get ahead of myself. I am Erroneous, professor of most of the fish in these parts. It's a pleasure to finally meet a human. I've taken quite a scholastic interest in you, as a species, that is.
I noticed the flag. I'm Adam, and I actually find animals more interesting than humans. But maybe that's because I am one.
Ah, yes. We're often intrigued with the unknown.
The mayor sent me to tell the citizens about a meeting at the council chambers.
Well, I shall certainly want to contribute to that ostentatious affair. But first, let me persuade you to assume responsibility for these 4 little human objects I found. They might be troublesome if left floating about.
4 metal screws?
Yes, their size makes them particularly likely candidates for swallowing.
I'll take care of them for you.
Well, I'll go join my fellow citizens now. Be well, my human friend. It's been a pleasure.
That's the balloon that Erroneous swallowed. It's a lucky thing for him that Adam got it out. Adam picks up the deflated balloon and puts it into his garbage bag so that another animal doesn't swallow it. Adam picks up the deflated balloon and puts it into his garbage bag so that another animal doesn't swallow it. There's a flag of Great Britain on the wall. How curious. The shell bed looks quite comfortable. How strange to see a grandfather clock under the sea. The sea turtle must like salvaging human items from the sea. A world globe sits on top of the sea turtle's bookcase. The bookcase holds waterlogged copies of the Encyclopedia Britannica A through G, as well as other more popular fish press titles. Adam has no interest in having the whole world in his hands. His hands are full enough with Illuria's problems. The clock is a little too heavy to be lugged around, even underwater. The books would make for excellent reading, but they're more than a little waterlogged. Adam has no interest in taking the sea turtle's British flag. Adam isn't the least bit tired. Adam looks appreciatingly at the old ship's wheel, but decides to leave it where it is. Erroneous's apartment light is out now that he's left for the council chambers. Adam is swimming in the apartment of a lionfish named Olympia. The apartment is cleverly decorated with discarded pieces of human trash. Olympia should get a reward for recycling. The water is filled with a milky substance. It makes Adam dizzy. A beautiful lionfish floats stunned and unconscious in the water. The lionfish is unconscious. She can't talk to Adam now. Oh no! A bottle of chlorine bleach! Tropical fish collectors use bleach to stun fish so that they can catch them easily. The lionfish must have found the bottle up on the reef. Good idea! Try using the garbage bag. Adam picks up the bleach bottle and stores it away in his garbage bag. That stops new bleach from leaking into the water, but the apartment is still full of this stuff.
Well, what you need now, Adam?
Adam is swimming in Gregarious' apartment. Gregarious is the watchman and handyman for the fish apartments, and his apartment is full of tools and gadgets.
Why are you so blue, Gregarious?
I'm holding my breath.
Why on earth are you doing that?
You see these bandages? I keep getting hit by the same dumb speedboat every time I go up to the surface to breathe. Dang propellers, I'm just not going up there no more.
But you're a mammal. You have to go up to breathe real air or you'll suffocate.
Nope, don't care. I ain't going. That propeller has gotten the last piece of Gregarious A manatee by a gill.
How about if I go up there with you? You can show me the boat while we're up there. Maybe I can do something about their propellers.
Gee, Adam, you do that? What a pal. Follow me.
Adam follows Gregarious as he leads the way up out of the city towards the ocean's surface. A load of garbage appears from somewhere above.
Ouch! Oh, it sure feels good to breathe.
Is this the boat?
Yup. Gosh darn propellers anyway.
The boat that's terrorized Gregarious is only a little fishing vessel, but the danger its exposed propellers can create for surface-floating mammals is no small matter. The boat has a large motor attached to its stern. Judging from Gregarious' scars, the underwater blades are uncovered and are dangerously sharp. The motor is currently off. The fisherman has a face as tanned and wrinkled as old leather. Though he looks as tough and steady as a rock, he doesn't appear to be particularly unkind or spiteful.
Hey, Mr. Fisherman.
What? Who said that?
I'm down here.
Oh, a diver, eh? Why didn't you say so, cockamamie kids?
We just swam up through some of your trash. Lots of creatures have to live in the ocean. You shouldn't dump your stuff in here, you know.
What's that? Creatures, is it? What do you think I'm fishing for? The ocean's a big place, matey. That little bit of trash ain't gonna hurt them fishies none.
But it does. You wouldn't believe all the trash down there. Anyway, that's not what I came to talk to you about. It's about Gregarious.
Gregarious? That's a heck of a name for just a dumb manatee. And what's all them bandages for, anyhow?
Because you keep hitting him with your propellers.
My propellers? You mean my propellers did that?
He says every time he comes up to breathe, your boat runs into him.
Well, I'll be a landlubber. What do I do about that?
Adam attaches the 4 screws to the steel cage.
You want to give me a hand with this, Gregarious?
Sure, Adam.
Adam and Gregarious swim under the boat to attach the cage to the propellers. With Gregarious' help, Adam fits the steel cage over the propellers and fastens it on with the 4 screws.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. That cage jimmies right over them propellers, don't it?
Yep. Now you don't have to worry about the manatees.
Thanks, son. You're not too bad for a kid. Thanks for making my boat safe. Guess I'll think about what you said about the garbage dumping.
Thanks. Bye now.
Thank you, Adam. Now I can breathe any time I want to.
Will you go to the mayor's meeting at the council chambers now?
Well, I'll have to wait till everyone's out of the apartments. I am the watchman, you know, but I'll go along as soon as I can.
Okay, bye.